I was woken up to what sounded like Niagara Falls on my patio.
The wind and the rain was something like I had never heard.
I woke up to the text from the emergency department asking staff to come in right away.
By the time I had arrived, we had got our first victim.
There was mud everywhere on the floors. Equipment was overflowing into the hallways.
It wasn't your typical mud when you're a kid. It was this mud that was so adherent and had just a different texture to it.
We had a lot of critical patients coming in all at the same time. And so each of them had a large team on them and just overflowing into the nurses' stations.
They brought in the one patient that I was most involved with, and it was really something. It was a fight.
It was a combination of heroic as well as horrific as to what the nurses were doing and what they had to deal with, and watching this unfold was a pretty amazing moment.
The 101 had been closed going south, and it had been closed going north. Tiara and Patrice, at that point, basically got the staff together and built a travel agency.
Once we started to drive through the route that took us to work, the vans were very quiet.
It was really hard to see all of that devastation through a place that I drive through so often. Taking care of so many victims from that area made it a little bit more personal.
We all know each other. You know, we live here and our kids are all in the same activities with one another, and so it's really the paramount of what you would expect from a community hospital.
The support and the compassion that all of my coworkers showed, not only to our patients but to one another, was really outstanding.
Every time I turned around, a housekeeper was re-mopping the floor.
We had administration there that really never left our side.
I can't tell you how many times that day I had the social workers or chaplains pulling me aside briefly saying, "Are you okay? Can you stay on? Do you need a relief?"
It really was, it takes a village, you know, kind of moment for us.
During that time, looking at social media and seeing people offering up their homes, their rooms, their couches.
It's a remarkable bonding that occurs when you watch people doing whatever they can do in order to make a situation better.
All we ever heard from people that we reached out to in the community was, yes, of course, and what else can we do? What else do you need?
Everyone from CHP to those dump truck drivers that we see on the roads every day, to the Caltrans fire. The police brought us See's candy all week. Like, you guys are the ones out there in the mud and you're bringing us candy.
It makes you realize what a great community we're a part of, and especially Cottage. Cottage is its own amazing community.
People drop what they're doing, drop their plans, drop everything going on in their lives to become one, to become a family.
Everybody needed a different kind of care that was unique to their problem, but everybody who arrived left, and left walking and moving, and that in and of itself is pretty amazing.
This is how it's supposed to be. This is what a community is supposed to do.